said, yeah, I got it. Of course I have it. And I said, give it to me. I'm going to put it on. She was like, what? I was like, I'm going to do it in a swimsuit. I said, all I need is some lotion on my legs so I don't look too dry. So the last minute, I put the swimsuit on, and they're oiling up my legs, and I went out there in the swimsuit. Yeah, and I didn't think I was going to cry or anything. I thought, I'm standing up for women, and I'm going to, tell them to kiss my fat ass. But I realized I was hurt. At that moment, I realized that I was hurt because I never cried, in my personal time.
Were you hurt yourself, or were you hurt on behalf of all women?
It was a combination.
Yeah,
it was a combination.
That's a lovely honest answer.
And at first it was about the women. It was like, I'm gonna do this, but then when I got out there and started talking, I'm like, wait, this is not just for everybody. This is for me too.
Can I read you a quote from the Times?
Yeah.
The supermodel who made millions from looking better in lingerie than anyone else, who was an icon of female perfection, has made herself into an icon of normality. Who would have thought it?
I still feel that it is extremely important for young girls to see reflections of themselves in media. Someone that looks like them, somebody that has a body type like them, or a hair texture like them, or a skin color like them, or freckles like them, or big full lips like them, or bushy eyebrows like them. That is so important, because when the media says that that woman is beautiful, that young girl or that woman at home looking at the screen and saying, wow, they call her beautiful, wow, that means that I'm beautiful too. And that's what happened with my Kiss My Fat Ass. When the media was saying, oh, she's this and she looks disgusting and she's that, those women were saying, wow. Then they're saying that that's what I look like too, that I'm bad.
Can I ask you to talk, New Zealand is a South Pacific country, and you're in the biggest Samoan city in the world here in Auckland.
Yes.
And lots of young Polynesian women, Māori and Polynesian women, contacted us. And I guess they look at you because your skin colour is kind of similar to theirs. And so what do you say to them about how they look in a world which is still Eurocentric?
Yes.
What do you tell them about their beauty?
Yeah. It's so difficult because without the images that, in society here in New Zealand, without a strong base of that, it's very difficult for them to fight and feel, to harness the self-esteem when they're not being told that they are beautiful. But there's one thing that that I was speaking to some people that for Polynesian descent, and I was asking them about the definitions of beauty for the Samoan women, and they said that originally it was a strong, big bone, sexy, what we call in America, thick, luscious, juicy body, but that it's slowly changing because of the media and them being, and the Maori women, seeing the media and being kind of infiltrated with this new thing to say that their natural genetic is now not considered beautiful. So it's very, very difficult. I used to have these sessions with young girls of all different races and all different sizes and colors, and I facilitated these discussions to give them the strength inside to find that self-esteem and to look in the mirror and find the one thing or the two things or the three things, if you can, that you think are beautiful. When the world is saying that you are not, what can you find and how can you fight against? Because we can't necessarily change the world overnight, but we can change ourselves and find that strength inside of ourselves. And it's not something that I can say in a second. I mean, this was like a week of sessions with me being with girls in the mountains, helping them through this process.
Lots of questions I want to ask, but we're running out of time.
Okay.
A lot of people want me to ask you if you're going to be the next Oprah, but it occurs to me that we've already had an Oprah. And so your job is being the first Tyra, right? And they're different things.
Yes.
But I guess what that question is about is that you, like she, now control what you make. And that not long ago that was an impossibility for an African-American woman. And so I guess what people really want me to ask you is, what are the limits of your aspirations now?
What are my limitations?
Yeah, no, the limits of your aspirations. In other words, what the hell do you want to do?
Got it. Yeah, there is so much that I want to do. I want to continue to expand the definitions of beauty. And a lot of people go, top model? Well, how does that? That's a modeling competition. How do you expand beauty with that? I made sure that when I sold this show to the networks in America, I said there are things that I will not allow you to buy this show from me if you don't do X. One of them was I needed to have different body types in the show. I said, I know that there's models on the runways and they're probably 110 pounds. I need to have plus size, I need to have curvy, I need to have thin, I need to have all different types of bodies. And I said, and the other thing is I need to have diversity in terms of their race and their backgrounds. So, you know, black girls that are from your skin color, black girls that are chocolate. Yeah. But it was very important not to just do the stereotypes, but to show so many different various types of, Asian women, Indian, Asian, like so many different types of women. It's so important to me. And the network said, okay, deal. And I said, okay, then you have a deal.
So you can throw your fat ass around now, can't you?
I can throw my fat ass around and say my fat ass won't sell this show to you or won't do this if you don't listen up. I also have a show with Ashton Kutcher that Ashton Kutcher and I created together called True Beauty. And it's a show where the contestants think that they're being judged for their outer beauty, but they're really being judged for their inner beauty. And they don't know why they're going home until they get the X.
I'm giving myself the X because we're out of time. Thank you so much. It's been so lovely meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That was very nice. And I like the socks.